everybody, welcome back to Just Shy. I am still shy, the person, not the adjective, and welcome to part 2 of this storing video that I had to break into multiple parts because my editing software was not having it. She was really not. Don't play with her. So I found the VIVIZ binder. I also found the Pink D's binder. So like this is going to be so chaotic. It was like everybody, then Ateez, then VIVIZ, then more Ateez. But yes, let's get back into it. I promised I would not talk about Love in Deep Space, even though I can't even lie to you. That's exactly what I was playing before I started filming this video. But I'm going to stick to my word. Okay, anyway. So I do have these VIVIZ cards. These are my pulls as well from the latest album, Voyage. As well as I just bought Shinbi's Polka album set from Mercari Japan. I kind of want to put this bunny card with this bunny card. Let's do that because it'll be super cute. And I don't know when, if or when I will ever find, first of all, unhas for not like $50, but also Shinbi's other like 2. I think there was 2 bunny cards. I don't know. Okay, so that's a pop page, prism. Did I set this up, or are we just going based on vibes? Because it seems like the second thing that I said. Yeah, because that goes into merch, and then we go into the other girlies. So let's put in some pages. All right, so for Shinbi, oh, I pulled a whole dupe and I just forgot about that. Whoopsie. Okay, so for Shinbi, look at that cute unha. Let's see, cute unha, Shinbi. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 of her in this orange concept, and we have 2 of her with the headpiece on. We have 2 with this background, and then we just have these random 2. That's just gonna have to be how this goes. I am still missing album cards for her, but that's just gonna be an eternal struggle at this point. Like, unless I want to buy a bunch of albums. VIVIZ album cards are just insanely priced, truly and honestly. Like, the unhinged pricing for album cards. Like, what do you mean that album cards are $9 to $12 each? Like, I'm sorry, what? What? I don't think so, actually. So, yeah. I'm glad that I can pull her and just, like, buy some sets for her. Other than that, I'm not gonna stress. I love her so much. I will just continue to collect her at my own pace. So, yes, this is what we have for Voyage, which is wonderful. Yeah, I think I saved this for, like, all of the mini cards that I am missing. Okay, and then for Miss Unha, well, for Miss Unji, I pulled this one. This is her LO82 card. I'm so glad I got all 3 of theirs. We're just going to put it on the Unji page, where she will just continue to be cute. Love it. Okay, and then I also pulled Miss Unha's Hello 82 card. So we will put this in here. And then I pulled 1 of her photo book cards. I think there was only 2, honestly. So I pulled 1 of her photo book cards as well. So that's really excellent. So yes, we're just filling out the girlies' pages and loving them. But yeah, okay, so back to the regularly scheduled Ateez. We are going to start out today nice and easy. We're on day 3 of filming. We're going to start out nice and easy with the pink tease binder, which is not technically a Songhwa binder, but like the majority is about to be Park Songhwa, so I don't know what to do about that. I'm missing just one pink Hua card from this era. I don't have any of his like Fever epilogue ones. And it's that freaking tote bag one that Hello 82 dropped. I'm so sick of Hello 82. I'm so sick of Hello 82. Okay, we're going to have to add pages. Why is there a Yechan in here? Okay, we're going to have to add pages in here. Because, yeah, ton of Hua. Just a ton of Hua. Okay, so for Songhwa... Oh, Songhwa. Was there literally only 2 Yunos? There was just 2 Yunos. Let's start with Yuno. Let's go with the easier one first. Okay, so I saved a spot for this Yuno. I love this Yuno. I love this card so much. He's so freaking beautiful in it. The little flower crown. I was so happy to get my hands on this card. So we have this Yuno broadcast that's in the same cute sailor outfit. I love it. And then we're also going to put his other broadcast here to finish this page. So that way we have like a whole, you know, thing going on. Yuno, so cute. Yuno is so cute. Okay, that was the easy one. Okay, Park Songhwa. Oh, sweet God. Okay, let's try to do this by hairstyle. So this one is the darker pink hair color. And then this one is the lighter pink where he's got the curls. So let's try to sort it like that. I think we're going to have way more of one than the other. Okay, how many do we have of this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this one first then. Because again, there's still some Huas that like I haven't gotten yet. I don't know which one of the wigs he was wearing in him, but yeah. Okay, he's in the same outfit in these ones. Like this is the only one and he just has like a blanket. Okay, so let's start with his little broadcast, and then I like these 3 together, so we'll go finger gun Hua, and then we'll do the 2 cheek poke. It's gonna be so cute. This man is too cute. I don't collect him though, but he's really cute. Okay, we're gonna do like that, and then I think we'll just throw these 2 in the middle for now until we know what else we're working with. Look at that cute freaking wall spread though. Like that's cute. That's real cute. Okay. And then let's see. We've got a lot with the blue background. Okay, so let's do the blue background. And then he's literally wearing like the same thing in all of these. That's so cohesive of you, Park Songhwa. I think I want to do this one, that one. Should I do his bread one then? That way he like has a prop in all of them. This one's the cute butterfly clip one. I love this one. I'm going to put these 2 together, I think. And then we'll put the 2 where he has the bouquet. These are technically the same, but like one's a linty, and we don't speak about how much that linty cost me. we don't speak about it. Nope. The lengths I went through for this pink wig man, I swear. So yeah, we're gonna put the 2 pink bouquet ones in the middle. And then, yes, we will do a setup like this. Pink tees. It really is just Park Sung-hwa featuring other members of Ateez sometimes. Mostly you know. That's such a gorgeous spread though. No? You can't tell me it's not, actually. Okay. And then we have his broadcast and we have the cute butterfly clip one. So we will just throw these on the back for now. Like I said, there are more pink wall cards coming. And still more that like I need to acquire that are fan signs. Because I basically only bought the lucky draws and the pre-orders. So like if there's pink fan sign cards, I need to get those still. And yeah. But yeah, I've been mostly like working on Yuno's broadcast, Yuno's pink hair broadcast, because he's so cute. And then I also want to work on Mingi's pink hair broadcast, like getting some for him because I know he has some in Outlaw era. So I want to get those. I really want Yosang's pink hair broadcast, but they're from like EP 1 too. So like absolutely the fuck not. Like, no. Yeah, we're just going to leave these pages in Hwa section because I just have a feeling we're going to need them in Hwa section. Okay, pink tees. We did well. We did well. Next up, we're going to do my Kim Hongjoong expensive photo card binder, mostly broadcast, but other things that are just generally expensive for my boy. Oh my goodness. I feel like we're going to be in this binder less, which makes me sad, which makes me so sad. I don't even have very much for it today. These are the last couple of broadcasts and like a couple of winners PCs that I have for him. But yeah, we're going to be in this binder less. That's so sad to me. Okay, so those ones are... That's a unit broadcast. Shouldn't that be in the unit? Oh, just... At this point, I just cannot. Everything belongs in like such specific binders that I just really cannot. Okay, so this is just a special card for him. These two are winners. These two are superstar cards. And then these 4 are broadcasts. So, okay. Did we leave space for any of this? Oh, I do have a space here. Probably for this winner's PC because these are winner's PCs. I really didn't think I was going to finish his winner's PCs as well. Like that was a surprise. That was a 2024 miracle. Oh, but there we go. Oh my God, he's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Okay, so yeah, the Japanese winners PC, I don't think I left a space for. Wow, I really reorganized this in such a beautiful way. I haven't been in here in so long. So we'll have to find a place for the Japanese winners PC, but honestly, I might throw it in the back with the other miscellaneous things. Okay, and then this card, it was the bane of my existence for so long, just this one, but we finally got him. We're finally done. We did it. We have all of his broadcasts that are not EP 1 or 2. Don't try me. Okay, let's see, and then we have more recent ones. Yeah, I took all of the unit broadcasts out of here, so I don't know why. I don't know why. We're just going to put it in here for now. And then when you see it magically in the correct place later, movie magic. Okay? Okay. So let's see. I think the puppy one came first. It doesn't truly matter. Okay. And then we'll put the flower one over here. And we will just stick this unit card that definitely doesn't go on this binder down here. There we go. Okay, and now we have expensive Hongjoong cards. So much love. I put so much love and effort into this binder. I'm so sad that like I really won't have. I did leave a space for his other winners one. Look at me go. Won't I do it? Oh my gosh. I like really thought this through. I thought I didn't leave a space for it, but yeah, both of his Japanese winners PCs. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, now for his superstar cards. Trying to decide if I want to move his fortune cards so that I can continue the thing. That I did not think. Okay, we're gonna have to move. Then we're gonna have to move his little uniform card thing back here, and then we will move all 4 of these. I want to keep them in the same order. Okay, we want all 4 of these, and then we will put these 2. I don't know. Well, that one's a superstar in London, and so is this one, so they're just going to go together. Okay, like that. Row and row. This one's Fellowship Break the Wall, so I feel like it should technically be before these ones. But maybe we'll focus on Superstar this year. Just finding all his Superstar cards. That seems like a chill thing to do, you know? Because, like, we just really can't be out here trying to hunt down $500-$600 broadcast cards. Like, no, ma'am. In this economy, girl, do you know the price of lasagna? Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this because these are one-off cards, so I think they'll be fine here with these cards that are also kind of one-off in that they were just randomly insanely expensive for no real reason. Okay, and then we do have space back here. I'm going to put his walk museum card display exhibit thing. We're going to put it back here with the other miscellaneous things that I just love because they're for Hongjoong. Yay! I feel like it fits right in. You know? I feel like it fits right in. Love it, love it, love it. That's all I have for Hongjoong's expensive binder. Now, don't get me wrong. We're still going to have a lot of Hongjoong, just not in this particular binder. Which is sad because this binder is mostly complete. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, every era they do release broadcast cards, so we'll see it at least once an era, but probably not every Storing Photocards videos anymore. So, she served us well. She served us well. I said that like I'm archiving her. I'm not. Like, I'm making this more dramatic than it really needs to be. Okay, so let's kind of do a midpoint check-in. I've never had to do a midpoint check-in for a Storing Photocards video, but I just feel like we should. So that way you know where we're going. And anyway, so these cards are all of the cards that need to go in Hongjoong's A4 binder. I found this Yo-sang. He was just in my blanket with me, apparently. And I was like, Yo-sang, why are you in the blanket, baby? I don't know how he got in there. I really don't. And these need to go in my archive binders. These need to go in the Mott's binders. This needs to go in the merch binder. But I also kind of want to do something different with this. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, these ones are all the chaos cards. Look how many chaos cards there are. That's insanity. These are all of my OT8 sets for this era. And then these are my OT8 merch sets. So we got something to do. So we're going to take care of the ones that just have a couple of cards first, and then we'll go into Hongjoong, and then we will go into this massive beast. I say like tops 2 more days of filming, just depending on how I'm feeling, which is sickly, you know. So, okay, yeah, midpoint check-in. We're doing well. We're doing well. We stored some stuff. Like, we stored some stuff. All right, let's start in the Mott's binder because they only have 2 cards. First of all, I could put a lot more stuff in here, but I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want to like continually collect for Mott's, because I collect a lot of things for Mott's. Not that I collect Park Sung-hwa, but you know. So I'm like, I did Mott's for Pacific, which I felt was really cute. So I don't know. I just wanted to be a bit more. I knew that matching Sung-hwa went here. Where did he go? I'll move him at some point. I knew he went in here. See, now everything's in the wrong pile. It gets confusing. I have a lot of binders. So yes, I have the last round of Pacific for Mott's. Oh, that's bad. It ends. Oh, it ends right here. Oh, that's truly unfortunate. Oh no. Yeah. Yep. That. Oh. If it would have had one more round so I could put, you know. Okay. Well, that's what we got. I mean, I guess it's not the worst since these are signature backs. Like, it's kind of cute, but not ideal. Not ideal, I don't feel. I don't feel like it's ideal. Okay, so that's the end of Pacific. We have no more Pacific, and I hope we never do Pacific again because I kind of don't like their products, but that's just my skin, you know? My skin likes Monster X products. Okay, she likes expensive things. I also did Mott's for Ateez stuff, and I think I want to continue to do that. So maybe we'll just do like Mott's, Ateez, Mott's, DI Cotton, like stuff like that. And then their pobs just can go in their own separate binder. So that means we would need to like disassemble some of these pages with just like random pobs and put them in their own binder. But also this is kind of cute. This is kind of cute. Maybe we just won't put more because it's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Yeah. You know, I really like this spread. We're not taking her out. Some of it's just real cute. Yeah. Okay. We got to figure out what we're going to do with the Mott's binder moving forward, because I don't want it to fill up too quickly, but like, yeah, the stuff that I could put in here would blow this binder apart, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So next up, we're going to do my archived album card binder, because randomly Lexi, the sweet baby angel, really came in clutch for me. Like, Lexi, I love you so much if you're watching this. So I have been reorganizing my Alta Action cards because I do, in fact, have OT8 of not only the album card. You know what? Why? Pages, I swear. I have OT8 of not only the album cards, but both sets of MMT cards. And so I needed the freaking group card because they all, because the backs, y'all know, y'all know the back. So like there's, there's like several variations of these group cards. And yeah, I was missing this one and I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was missing this MMT freaking group card. Went hunting for it, could not find it anywhere, and I was just like, does anybody have this randomly? And freaking Lexi did. Lexi did. There's another one, there's a Japanese one where they're not, like, it's, the lineup is like this, but they're not facing the camera. I want that one too. I'm probably gonna buy that one at some point, but it's like, yeah, this one is like the original one, and then there's this one where they're looking at the camera, and then there's one exactly like this, but they're not looking at the camera. Doing a lot, honestly, doing a lot. Oh, okay, but we are done finally, because the bag. the back. That was gonna bother me until the end of time. But yeah, since I never had these two sets like fully assembled in here, like I didn't know that I was missing it. But yeah, so we're done in this binder now. This one is ready. This is one of my 12 pocket archive binders. It's gonna be real quick. We just need to throw this group card on in here. Group cards that I don't know what to do with them, they just go right on in here, and I happen to have a spot, so I was like, okay, yeah. So this is like the latest Ateez group card. You had to buy like the full album set from Talk Talk to get it. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, now we have a full 12 pocket page of group cards. This binder. Oof, okay. All right. Okay, so now we need to split this binder. So this is the, also, we got to put this Yosang in here wherever he goes. So we need to split this binder. It is way too full. So this is going to be our new POB binder for Golden Hour. Hopefully all, all of Golden Hour. But like, you know how I get, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But I bought new pages. So I have never tried these pages before. This is by Guard House. I really, really love their 2-pocket pages. They are, as far as I'm aware, the only people that make 2-pocket pages for like standard American size 3-ring binders that are like the full width of the page. I don't know who decided that 2 pockets should be like tiny, but like, no. No, but no, I really love their page quality. So I was like, okay, I'll give them a shot for 9 pockets. And also, like, they sell in 100 packs. Like, please, please, please sell in 100 packs. I don't know why these K-pop businesses are like, oh, you just want 10 pages, right? Like, girl, that ain't even, what? 10 pages? Like, that's nothing. Please sell in packs of 100. Please, all of you. Like, I will buy it. I will buy it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm basically just going to be taking the cards out of these pages like one by one because I'm changing the pages and also transferring them over. It's going to be a long process, but we got to do it. Okay, we got to do it. So we're going to do it together. Okay, okay. I'll also drop some Shylore for you. So yeah, get ready, get ready. Okay, so I can already tell right off the bat that these pages are not as clear as Prism Platinum, which is sad, but like it would be hard. I didn't think I was going to be able to find like literal Prism Platinum quality pages. I do like the fit though. Okay, the way that these cards are just sliding in. All right. I don't hate it. Okay. Let me put Yuno in. Let me see. Let me see. Versus. I like it. I don't know if I like it more. I do like the page quality more for sure. Like, absolutely for sure. Like, they're much more sturdy, which, you know, I kind of need. I kind of need just because of, like, how much I collect. Also, somebody sold this Yosang for such a freaking reasonable price, and I appreciate you. Girl, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. I think she's in the UK. It's getting sent to my friend Donya. It was like a friend of a friend of a friend type thing. Girl, I appreciate you. If you happen to see this ever, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for selling Yosang to me. Like, I said I was going to give up on this set, but I still kind of haven't given up on this set. So we'll see. So I'm just missing Yuno-san and Mingi. Yuno I could probably buy. I have seen him, not for decent, but I have seen him for like a price I'm willing to pay, which is around, I think it was like 50 bucks. Like that's fine. Not great, but that's fine. And so then, yeah, she sold Yosang for, I think, the equivalent of like $25 or so. So freaking reasonable. Like, oh, I just wanted to like mail her a kiss. Like, please, please accept my love. I kind of like how these pages are laying though. Like, because I feel like the Ultra Pro ones, like they bend easily. They get misshapen really easily because they're really flimsy. Whereas these ones are a bit more sturdy. So I like that. I like that about them. But yeah, so. But yeah, so y'all want to know what I've been thinking about? I've been reminiscing about life because I was just like, how did I get here? You know, sometimes you have to like reflect on where you came from to know how it is that you got here. Because I'm sorry, I'm still on the $140,000. Like, what? That's a crazy amount. Like that's a huge jump in income for me. And I was already wild out here with like 60% of that. Like, that is wild money. So I'm just like, how did I get here? Just reflecting upon my life. I was talking to Kaylee this morning. Hey Kaylee, if you're watching this, hey girl, how are you? Hope you get some rest. I was talking to Kaylee and I was just like, how is it that like human DNA is literally 99% similar? We're all 99% similar. You know, the 1% is literally just cosmetic differences. But like also it can't be, because like fundamentally there are some jobs that I just can't do in life, you know, like that I would just not be capable of doing in life. No, even if I wanted to or not. And I'm just like, you know, sitting here thinking about how I could literally never be a fighter pilot. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine me as a freaking fighter pilot? You can't. I would be so unwell. Like, what do you mean I have to go up in the sky and then start tumbling around and trying to shoot other planes down and they're shooting at me? Like, what? Girl. Never could I do that job. And I was just like, how are we the same, but like I can't work at Cirque du Soleil? You know, you ever think about how you can't work at Cirque du Soleil? I'm not saying a lot of us want to, but if you did want to, do you have those type of talents and skills? I don't have not nary a talent or skill Cirque du Soleil would need, unless they need like some accountancy work done. That would be the only way I could work there, is in the accounting department. And even again, when I was talking to Kaylee, I was like, girl, I can't even do your job, because she works in the NICU. She works so hard. Again, hope she's resting. She works so freaking hard, but like she works with sick babies. And I'm like, I can't work with sick babies. I'm a sick baby. Like, they're immunocompromised. I'm immunocompromised. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Me and the baby would be sitting in the little bubble thing to like incubate them. I was like, Like, and then she was like, yeah, I worked all night and like I didn't even get my 30-minute break. And I was like, girl, both me and the babies would be sitting up there crying. Like, there's no way. There's no way I would be able to do that job. Like, how are we the same? But I don't know. I feel like I'm in the job that I've suited for, but also it's the only job I've ever wanted to do. But now I'm like, I don't know. I'm just questioning it for no real reason. Like, I'm happy, so I should just like enjoy the happiness. I can't. I'm just like, but why though? but why though? Like, what do you mean to tell me that there was probably an alternate universe where I was an electrician? Like, but do you want to know? Okay. Do you want to know the one job that I have full confidence that I could do, that I have never even attempted, and I've also never seen anybody do, and also I don't know what goes into it? So basically just unfounded confidence. Do you want to know the one job I have unfounded, just unhinged levels of confidence that I could do? Drywall. I feel like I could do drywall. I really don't know why. I just like feel it in my spirit. I was like, girl, you could slap together some drywall. Like, you could do it. I don't know. Does anybody work in drywalling? Could I do it? Don't ruin my confidence if I can't. Someone to be like, Shy, no, drywall's hard. You can't do it. I just don't know why I really feel that I could. I'm just like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Full confidence, full chest, like everything. No reason. I don't even know how. I don't even know like how drywall is made at all. I've never looked it up. I could. There's probably like a video on YouTube. I have never looked it up. I don't even know how drywall is made. Like, is the wall made and then like you just put up the wall, or is it like you got to mix it and like lay it like bricks? I don't know. No clue, but I just feel I could do it. I could. Truly unfounded confidence, but yeah, so I've just like been thinking about different jobs and things. Like, I almost went to work for the IRS. I'm so glad I did not. That seems so hella stressful. Truly. Like, but also, I just don't like it when jobs like pursue me too hard, you know? So like when I was still in university, the IRS came to like one of the like job things where you like talk to prospective employers when you're getting ready to graduate and, you know, get a job and all that. And like, they were just like real hardcore after me. And I was just like, this is a lot. Like, I don't know. I just get spooked easily. I get spooked. Kind of like Win-Win from NCT. Like, you can't say his name too loud or he gets spooked and then he goes off to China and we can't find him. I'm kind of like that. I get spooked and then I'll just like leave and you'll never hear from me. So, yeah, they kind of spooked me a little bit. I was like, y'all are like laying it on thick. And they were like, yeah, just call this number. It's a direct line. You'll get an interview. We'll talk to you soon. And I was just like, let me even like look at my option. Like, dang, let me look. Cause like I did think that I was just going to go work for the IRS. Like, that was kind of what I structured my courses around in school, was like to go work at the IRS, because I thought that was what I was going to want to do. But then I actually talked to them and I was like, they kind of crazy. They like, cause they were like putting down, I guess you could say, like normal accounting jobs. They're like, oh, you're going to have to work overtime in normal accounting jobs. We don't do that at the IRS. And I was like, maybe you should. Like, have y'all seen y'all's workload? Like, maybe that's why y'all are behind. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. I was like, I don't think that's maybe something you should be bragging about. Like, every year y'all post about how behind y'all are. Maybe, you know, if you worked a little harder, you could get that caught up. Like, you know, and then you could go back to your normal 40 hours once things are caught up. But like, you're not. So like, you're behind. So I don't know if that's something to be bragging about, that y'all don't work that hard when, you know, people's lives are being affected. I don't know, but that's just me. So like, I was just like, maybe that's not for me. Like, they actively talked me out of working for the IRS. So they're not very good recruiters. Because I was already wanting to go and you talked me out of it. So, wow. But yeah, so I was just like, I ate ice cream before bed. Yes, I know, Jordy, you told me not to do it. You know I was going to do it. Okay. So I ate ice cream before bed. So how all of this came up was that, like, I had a dream that I had a different job, you know? So fun fact about me, I've written 2 books. Yes, they are published. No, I'm not going to tell you my pen name. It was for a competition. I feel like some of y'all know this. It was for a competition back when I was in high school. They were like, oh, let the kids like write, and whoever like presents the best thing, they're going to like actually get to make a book. So I ended up winning that. So I have in fact published a book, two in fact. One of them was like bedtime never mind. I'm not going to give y'all those type of details because somebody will find it. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Never mind. Anyway, too much Shiloh or too much. Anyway, so I had a dream that I was a writer because I kind of did want to go into like being an English major in college, but like I looked at the career process. It was the only time that like I was like, do I want to be a math girly? You like kind of getting cold feet about it. And I was like, well, what else would I like to do? And I was like, well, I really love English, like writing. And I was like, girl, you don't have the discipline to be an author or the creativity. You don't have the discipline or the creativity to be an author, girl. Like, no, absolutely not. So then I was like, well, maybe I could become like an editor, you know, because I love editing. I love editing, going through, spotting mistakes. That's mostly my job in taxes, is just going through and spotting mistakes. Like, that's tax fraud. That's fraud over there. That's just murky. Like, you know, so like, I have a pretty good eye for like spotting mistakes. I was like, oh, maybe I could be an editor, but then it would stress me out because like the author is not ever going to meet their deadline. And then I'm going to have to stress them out because they're stressing me out. And I'm going to be like, I just want you to write this book. And they're like, I just want me to write this book, but I don't have no ideas. I'm like, I don't have no ideas either. Okay, my job is to fix what you write. If you don't write nothing, I can't fix nothing. Like, get it together. It just seems really stressful to have to be hunting down authors because they're trying to hide from you because they can't make the deadline. And then it's your job to make sure that they make their deadline. Like, how is that my job? That's their job. Like, where's my job? Or at least that's how it seems to work in Japan. I don't know about anything about book publishing in the US. I don't know. Any book publishers out there? What's y'all's jobs? I'm just really interested in jobs now. What's y'all's jobs? Since I can't talk about love in deep space. Even though I want to. So yeah, I had a dream that like I went into, like I was an English major and I like went into the field of writing. I think I was like an editor-in-chief or something. At like a book publishing place. I don't know what they're called. Literally can't do that job. Don't know what it's called. And like, it was just stressful because people kept like coming to me and they were like, oh, like the books all had mistakes. And I was just like, but they were like already printed. And so they would be coming to me and they were like calling me Chief Shy. I don't even think that's the appropriate title that people call each other in that industry, but they were like, Chief Shy, Chief Shy. And I was like, what, Noelle? One of the girls' names was Noelle. I don't know why. And I was like, what, Noelle? And she was like, the children's book. Somebody printed an adult book, but like put it in the children's book cover. And I was like, how did you do it? So I was like running around the city trying to like manually go pick up all of the misprinted books. This is not a real job. It can't be. Like, because wouldn't you just like issue a recall for the book? But no, I was literally like driving around the city trying to like go hunt down, like I was snatching books out of children's hands, like, because they were like, oh, and I was like, no, like, give me that. I need to quit eating sugar before bed. I do. I realize this. But yeah, so I was like the editor-in-chief, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like none of my freaking editors are doing their job, so I was having to do their job. It was so stressful. I was so stressed out. That's the gist of that, is that I was just really stressed out being an editor-in-chief. I was like, that can't be my life, you know? Like, because let me tell you how my workday consists for now. Because again, second job, so it's gonna change. But like, so I clock into work at 5 a.m. and typically nobody calls me at 5 a.m. and that is why I sign up to work at 5 a.m. So I can just, you know, be paid to do nothing. That's my favorite thing, is being paid to do nothing. Like, don't call me. But usually around like 6:37, that's when the East Coast gets up in my time zone. So that's like around 8 or so here. That's when the East Coast gets up. And so like I usually get like older people who they just wake up and they're like, let's do taxes. Usually young people don't do that. Like I don't get them until the afternoon. And usually a lot of the young people will do their taxes at night because they're working during the day. But like the elderly people, they got time. Oh, they got time. And so a lot of my job just consists of listening to them complain, which I don't mind because I'm being paid to do such. So, whatever. It's not going to change either way. But if you want to complain, I'll complain with you. Because they'll be like, well, why isn't it when I click this button that this happens? And I'm just like, because that's not how the software is built. quite honestly. And they're like, well, I'm trying to find this and I want it to be here. And I'm like, that's not how the software is built. I love how a lot of my job is just telling people no and just refuting the things that they say. I'm like, no. And so like a lot of it is literally just me helping them use a computer. They'll be like, well, how do I save this? Press save. Well, where's the save button? Right there. You just click it. Okay, well, where do I save it at? On your computer. But like, where in my, I'm like, I don't know. Pick a place. It's your computer. Why are you asking me? Like, girl, what? Well, how do I print this out? You press print. Well, I don't have a printer. I don't know what to tell you. Like, how do they expect me to solve these problems? Or my favorite one, I was like, okay, well, you just need to go download the software, open an internet browser. How do I do that? What? Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. Like, you're just going to sit here and struggle and you're going to make me suffer with you. Like, if you can't do it, just don't do it. Don't do it. We have full service. Just don't put this on yourself. Okay? No. But the other part of my job, again, like when I get later on in the day, I typically only take around 5-6 calls a day. It sounds low, but like the calls can go on for like hour and a half. I once had to stay on the phone with a guy for 4.5 hours, and 3 of that was past my scheduled shift. We're not allowed to hang up on people. So if I have to clock out at 4 p.m. and somebody calls me at 3:59, guess who's not clocking out at 4 p.m.? Shy. It's Shy. Because we are not allowed to hang up on people. Like, we have to stay with them until their problem is resolved. So yeah, that happens quite frequently. I feel like the system knows when you're about to clock out and it's like, phone call. Like, people won't call me all day and then suddenly phone call. Like, in the slow times, I'll take maybe 2 calls a day. Maybe. Like, sometimes I don't get any. Like, I will work a full 6-hour shift. Also, I only work for 6 hours at a time. Love it. Love it. Usually 5, but sometimes 6. Sometimes I will go the full 5-6 hour shift and like not have a singular call. So what do? Watch Hongjoong. I love that for me. But yeah, so when the young people call at night, that's when I start to get mad, honestly. Like, I have the patience to deal with elderly people because they just don't know nothing, and they're just frustrated about life, honestly. And I'm just like, same. You know me, Mom? Me, same, girl. Yes, me too. I also don't like the government and taxes, and I don't know. I feel like one of them was like, it was really random. She was like, I don't like the new sandwiches at Panera. And I was like, I'm so sorry. They just like to complain, and I get it because same. Like me too. But no, the young people, that's where problems arise, because tell me why I was talking to this guy yesterday. That sounds so weird out of context. I was talking to this guy. No, for taxes. Don't. No. Ew. So I was talking to this guy, and like he was like, okay, so like where do I put my K1 and where do I get my K1? And I was like, oh, okay, easy question. Easy peasy. This should be like a 15-minute conversation. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. Because he was running an S Corp and like he don't know what an S Corp is. Like I was like, how are you? How do you not know what an S Corp is and you're running an S Corp? Like, what do you even mean, sir? And so like he was getting mad at me because he didn't know anything. And I was like, because I was trying to explain it to him, but he was just like not getting it. And so I literally had to start from the very beginning, the very, very beginning. And I was like, okay, so like you run a business. And he was like, okay, yes, got it. Following along. Like we had to go that far back. So I was like, okay, so you're running a business. And you filed the S Corp paperwork with the IRS. Is that what I did? Yes. Yes, it is, because I can see it. You did. That's how you got your EIN. Like, yes. Oh, God. And he was like, okay. And so, like, how do I find my 1120? They said I need an 1120. And I was like, that's this. That is this. 1120? That is this. That's what you're doing right now. This is the tax return. He's like, oh, that's a tax return. And I was like, yes, that's where we are. That's now. And he's like, okay, so what do I do? And I was like, you fill it out. And he was like, with what? And I was like, what do you mean with what? Like he was just getting on my nerves. I was like, what do you mean with what? Like in this context, look around. What do you think you should put in this form about your business? What do you think you should put here? So I was kind of getting irritated, but I was like trying to like, you know, keep my customer service voice, you know. So I was just like, you just put the information about your business. And he was like, well, I don't have any of the information. And I was like, it's your business. Who else would have the information? And so like I was really trying to help him, but like he didn't keep track of like any of his expenses. He really didn't keep track of any of his income. Murky. Murky at best. Like wasn't full blown tax fraud, I wouldn't say, because like his income could have been that. Who's to say? Who's to say? Again, my job is not to prevent you from doing tax fraud. It's just to tell you that like, hey, yeah, this is tax fraud. So like, if you want to change that, you know, you could. I'm not going to stop you though. You could just submit it and see what happened, girl. Fuck around, find out. So I was trying to help him and he's like, okay, so like, what do I do about the Schedule K1? And I was like, okay, well, you just put the Schedule K1 on your personal tax return. And he's like, but this is my tax return. And I was like, it's like, no, this is your business tax return. And he's like, so I still have to file another tax return? And I was like, yes. Yes, you do. Yes. And he's like, well, can't they just like look at this and like, and I was like, no, because this isn't a tax return that's going to calculate your taxes. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, this is an informational return. And he's like, I thought you said it was a tax return. And I was like, it is. It is. I swear, some people make my eye twitch. I'm like, it is, but it's an informational return. You file this tax return to just let the IRS know what's happening in your business and who's in it and where they need to look for the income. so that way they can follow the money trail. Like, that's all this is. You don't actually have to pay any tax due. You're certainly not going to get no kind of refund. Like, it is informational, and then you put the K1 on your personal return, and then that is how the tax due or the refund owed is calculated. Like, it's a whole process. What do you mean? Don't do this to yourself. Hire someone. Hire someone. And so then we got through all of that, and he was like, okay, I got it. And I was like, thank God, we're about to hang up. And then he was like, so what's a K1? What? You called me to ask, like, where to put your K1 in. You don't even know what a K1 is? Anyway, young people stress me out. That's what I'm trying to say. Young people stress me out. Like, how y'all just walking around knowing nothing but filing taxes with your full chest? Like, do you know that IRS agents are allowed to carry guns? Do you know that? Like, I don't know why y'all are trying to play with them like that. I don't know why. Like, they're allowed to garnish your wages. Anywhere you work, they will garnish your wages. They will levy your property. They have the authority to sell your property that they have a levy on. Like, oh, you think you own your house? You think you own your car? If they levy that shit and decide to just sell it, guess what? It's sold. You no longer have a house. Doesn't matter. Like, pay your freaking taxes. Like, they don't play with them. Don't play with them. So, yeah, that's mostly what I've been dealing with at work, is like the elderly people in the morning and then the youths at night. I'm about to be on night shift to work both jobs, so I'm like not looking forward to that. Because the youths also tend to be the ones that like question me. Well, there are like some older, it's usually older men. Older women typically just listen to me. Whatever I say, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what you said. That's what I'm going to do. And I appreciate that about them. Thank you. Older men, they always think they know better. And I'm like, then why are you calling me, actually, then? Like, they will call in, ask a question. I will answer the question. They'll be like, no. And I'll be like, what do you mean no? Like, that is what, and he's like, no. I want it to be this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, didn't nobody ask you what you wanted? Sorry. IRS is not out here asking people what they wanted. I'm telling you what it is, okay? When you send this document in, what they're going to use, what they're going to see, and how they're going to treat it. So, doesn't matter, Gary. Like, but anyway, that was off topic. On topic, but also like off topic. So jobs. What's y'all jobs? I'm just curious about y'all jobs. But yeah, so could have been an English person, but I just looking at the career prospects, I was like, the most likely one would have been for me to become an English professor. I can't be no English professor. Like, y'all see how much I hate teaching the youths. I can't become an English professor. All the damn youths out here fucking questioning me. Like, no. So I was like, okay, I can't be an English teacher or an English professor. So like, I can't be an English major, because like, I also don't think I can be a writer or an editor-in-chief, because that dream stressed me out. So I was like, well, this is the only thing I can do. Or, you know, start a new life, become a mortgage loan originator. I could. That's also something I feel like I could do with my full chest. But that one is like within my current field, technically. So that one is a bit more feasible that I would have unfounded confidence in doing. Whether over like drywall, which I still don't know what it is. Okay, this is the last set from Golden Hour Part 1. What was I out here doing? Seriously, what was I out here doing? Oh my God. Okay, that's the end of Golden Hour Part 1. I mean, granted, a lot of these sets I collected because I needed to buy full set to get the unit cards, but like this is still like a crazy amount of sets for OG8 for one era. Like, girl, settle it on down. I'm not sure. I hope that's enough pages. But okay, so now we're going to start on Golden Hour Part 2. So we have the US set. But yeah, so I am a Mangne in my family. Like, I have an older sister. She is 7 years older than me. I was an accident. My mom tells me that straight up. She was like, I did not mean to have you. I was like, Mom, you don't have to tell me these things. She's like, but I love you. And I was like, that's only because my sister doesn't. Told you. Shy lore drop. My sister cannot stand my mother. She really can't, but like, it's kind of valid. It's kind of fair. My mother is very, and I do mean very, very selfish. She should not have had children. She really shouldn't. She's so selfish. She is very, well, I guess I'm very similar to her in that, like, she's very antisocial. She's very introspective, like, but yeah, she's just very, very selfish. One time, okay, when I was in high school, she left me, a high schooler who could not drive or anything, alone by myself for 2 weeks while she went to Africa. Like, I wish that was a fake statement. Like, girl, don't leave your high school daughter. Like, I feel like I was a junior. But yeah, because she lost my birth certificate and also just like never bothered to like get a new one the entire time, I couldn't get a driver's license. So I could not like drive myself to the grocery store at all. So I was just sitting at, and like, if we didn't have like grocery delivery and things like we have nowadays, okay, that would have been convenient. That would have been convenient. No. Like, there was nobody there to like make sure I went to school. I did, because I wasn't trying to just like sit in my house in Texas in the heat all day by myself. Like, anything could have happened to me. But she was like, I want to go to Africa. And I was like, girl, you can't. You have children. Like, you have responsibilities. She just left me. She just left me to fend for myself for 2 weeks while she was in Africa. Like, again, anything could have happened to me and she wouldn't have been able to respond because she was in Africa. She was on a whole nother continent. Like, I didn't care when I was a child. Like, I didn't really think too much of it. Also, this doesn't belong here. I just put it here so I can remember to put this where it does need to go. So that's why this is here. So I don't forget it. I am gonna like change this eventually, but it's not a today task. But yeah, so like literally I didn't care when like it was happening. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go to school and like live life. Cause like, it's not that she wasn't like a super involved mother. I feel like I'm just like bashing my mother. I love my mother. Let me preface all of this by saying I love my mother. I'm actually pretty close with my mother compared to my sister, who has like completely disowned her. She just, nope. She's like, whenever me and my sister go out for dinner, I also love my sister. I love my big sister so much. She still babies me. We're both like older, but like she still treats me like I am the baby, because my sister basically raised me. She did all the cooking, she did all the cleaning, she did my hair, she made sure like I had on appropriate outfits for school. Like, my sister did everything for me because my mom never did. But so whenever me and my sister like go out to dinner and such, like she'll be like, so how's your mother? And I'm like, Nick, you were born first. Like, you were born first. Technically her name is Nicole, but she don't like that name. And technically that's not her government name, but I won't tell y'all her government. We don't go with government names around here, okay? No. Okay, so that was all of the sets from in the binder. So now we get to actually store away new cards. Okay, and our album card binder is looking, ooh, much better now. Like, she's still gonna fill up. I genuinely don't think we're gonna make it past one more era. So I hope there's no epilogue because oh no, I hope there's no epilogue. Okay, I know I have that one card. There we go. Here's the Hongjoong to finish off this set. And then I guess I was gonna do this set, but some was in a different binder. So are we doing OT8 or are we not doing OT8? I'm gonna put it in here and then we'll figure it out. But yeah, so she's literally just like, how is your mother? And I'm like, girl, you were born first. She was your mother for 7 years before she became my mother. But okay. So yeah, my sister and my mother do not get along, but like, you can probably from just the small things that I've told you see what kind of parent she was to me. So like, imagine being the firstborn, like, that without an older sister to like take care of you, like, and so I'm just like, ooh, I can't help you. Because sometimes my mom calls me and she's like, well, could you just talk to her and get her to talk to me and tell me her address? And I'm like, absolutely not. Am I telling you her address? Like, don't pop up at her house. Like, oh my God. My mother, she just like has these grand fantasies. She's like, oh my gosh, I want to be so close to my daughters and family. And I'm like, you didn't even really raise us. No offense, girl. I don't know. I feel stuck in the middle. Sometimes we're just airing out family drama now. And that's what we're doing. I just feel stuck in the middle because I'm just like, I love you both. Okay. I just don't. I'm not the type of person who can really hold grudges like that. You know, like eventually I will forgive you probably, except for my ex-best friend. We'll talk about her another day because it's long. It is long. Except for her, like, there's truly no people in this world that I can like hold grudges for. I'm a very forgiving person. I'm also a person that just doesn't care to begin with. There's just not a lot of things that I'm that passionate about that I would like use up my own energy to like hold a grudge in my heart. You know, because at the end of the day, that's what you're doing, is like you're using up your own energy to like hold space for somebody else. And I'm like, I just can't. So whatever, it's fine. Like, it's fine, whatever. So I have forgiven my mother. I have accepted that she is how she is and she's going to do what she's going to do and she's going to be how she be and, you know, all of that. And I love her despite these things. Why are just 2 of them wearing white ears? I swear to God. Okay, whatever. But no, my sister, she's a grudge holder. She's like, nope, I will hold the grudge until the day I die. Like, I'm not even kidding. Sometimes she still brings up that, like, when I was like 7, maybe 8, I ate the bacon off of her sandwich. And like, I did do that, but also I was a child. I was a child, Nick. Let it go. Let it go. But she really doesn't. She's like, remember that time you ate the bacon off my sandwich? Because she like made a BLT, but I was a child, so I didn't want to eat the L or the T. And like, also she asked me if I wanted a sandwich, but I didn't want a BLT. I just wanted some bacon. And she was like, no, if you're not going to eat a sandwich, I'm not going to make you bacon. But like... She like ran out of bread or something, so she had to go to the store in the middle of like making her sandwich. So I just ate the bacon off of her sandwich while she was gone. She has not let it go. She has not let it go this whole time. Like, girl, it's been decades. Let it go. But yeah, so no, my sister, she is very much a grudge holder. Like, she remembers everything. She's so smart. She's a psychiatrist. She has a PhD. Like, my sister's so smart. I'm the dumb one. Out of the 2 of us. But yeah, she still absolutely babies me. She like sends me stuff. She's like, Shy, do you need clothes? Do you need shoes? Like, I love my big sister so much. and she'll like take me stuff. Like we went to go see Wicked together, and she's like, next time we're gonna like rent an Airbnb and we'll watch part 1 and then we'll go see part 2 and I'll treat you to dinner. And like, love my big sister. I love her so much. I love her so much. But yeah, so like I've kind of always been spoiled. I've always been spoiled. Like my first husband spoiled the crap out of me, like the ever loving crap. Like that man literally worshiped the ground that I walked on. Obviously that didn't work out, but like it's just kind of always been how I am. Also, welcome to the knowledge that like I've been married before. Y'all didn't even know I was married this time. And now you're like, wait a minute, what? So like I'm still on like good terms with my ex-husband. He just like irritated me. If you irritate me, like that's the one thing that I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna work. He just irritated the crap out of me all the time. Cause he just like, it's gonna sound bad. He just like was always in my business. But also like wouldn't do what I was asking him to do if it was like simple. Like, I'm not even kidding. I could wake up in the dead of night and be like, I'm hungry, and he would cook me a 5-course meal. But like I asked him to take the trash out and he won't do that. And it's like the things that you will and won't do. I swear. So yeah, no, we got a divorce. We got a divorce. No, not playing with him. But we're still on pretty good terms, so it's fine. Like, he'll still call me. He wished me a happy Valentine's Day. That was nice. He still wishes me a happy anniversary, and I'm like, no. No. But what was the point of this, actually? I don't remember. What was I even saying to get here? See, this is what happens when y'all force me to not talk about love in deep space. This is too much shy lore now. I feel like I've dropped too much shy lore. This is too much information all at once, and I feel like people are going to have questions. But anyway, so grew up very spoiled. Went into college knowing exactly what I wanted to do, but oh my God, did I struggle through college. It was by far the hardest time in my entire life because I worked my way through college because of my mother. My mother, of course, did not save up a singular penny for me to go to school. She didn't save up anything for my sister either. So my sister has like massive amounts of loans. And I'm just like, I feel like a part of why my sister also still resents my mother is that like my mother loves to brag about like, oh, look at my daughters. They're so smart. They're so successful. I did such a good job raising them. And I'm like, no, mother, that some of those things you just said aren't true. Like, just straight up aren't true. Like, and it's like, okay, well, you know, on the one hand, I get it, because, like, she wants to express how proud of us she is, but, like, she's doing it in a way that, like, she's the focus. Like, it's not about me or my sister or our accomplishments or anything like that. Like, it's complimenting us in a way that compliments her. And I'm like, girl, you... Like, I would say the one thing that I am most bitter about, I guess... even though, again, I forgive her, she is how she is, whatever, was like, only one time have I ever reached out to my mother because, like, I needed help. I was working through college, and, like, I'm not kidding, I had 99 cents a day to spend on food. So I would just go to 7-Eleven and get one of the 99-cent sandwiches. And that was my food for the whole day, was a 99-cent sandwich. I would eat half of it in the morning and then half of it at night. No lunch. No. Can't afford it. Like, the budget was that tight because I was taking so many college courses, so I couldn't, like, pick up more hours at work because then my grades would suffer. So, like, I struggled. So literally just one time, I was like late on my car payment, and like out in the South, we don't have transit like y'all have in the North. Like you can't just take the bus. There is no bus. There's also no sidewalks here. Like unless you're in a wealthy part of the town, there's also no sidewalks. And so one of my roommates that I had early on actually got hit by a car and was hospitalized for 2 months trying to walk to work. Like she worked at McDonald's and she was trying to walk to work one morning and she just never came back home at night. And I was like calling her frantic. I was like, girl, where are you? Like, cause you know, we were just two single women, cause it was after I got divorced. So we were just two single women living in an apartment together, you know, supporting each other. Do friends still do that? Y'all need to do that if you don't. Like live with your friends. Live with your friends. Especially if you're a woman, live with like your best friend. I say that, but I don't talk to that girl anymore. For a multitude of reasons. We won't get into that either. But I will say, basically, I'm trying to think, should I say that? And I'm not looking down on her for this, but it was just really unsafe. So like basically she went into Smex's work and was like bringing dudes to our apartment. And I was like, girl, no, girl, no, go no. Anyway, so like I had to have my car. I needed my car so I could like get to the university because I had to like drive. It was like an hour drive to the university from where I was living at the time. And like I also had to drive to work, which was also like a good 30 minutes away. Like none of the things, I could not afford to live close to the university or to my job. You know, it was that type of situation. So like my car was my lifeline, and like I was late on my car payment because I needed to buy food, quite honestly. Like I just needed to buy food. And I literally asked my mom for $200 and she would not give it to me. She was like, no, just let them take the car back. And I was like, do you not understand that that would destroy my entire life? Like, do you not know this, or do you not care? Like, that was the only time that I was like really, really, really upset with her. And I didn't talk to her for like a long time. I think I didn't speak to her for like a year after that. And like, I basically had to go to the car financing people and beg them for an extension for $200 because my own mother would not help me. And again, I have never, ever asked her for anything. Because also, how I left home. This is what happens when y'all don't let me talk about what I want to talk about. You're getting shy lore whether you want it or not. So I left home as soon as I graduated from high school and turned 18. And then I got married. So that was the situation with that. So I lived in Texas and my then husband lived in Oklahoma. So literally, I left the state, did not tell her in the dead of night. I just took like one bag of clothes and I just left, did not tell her anything, nothing. And then I emailed her a week after I had left and I was like, oh, I left and I'm not coming back. That's how I left home. Didn't have anything, no driver's license, no birth certificate, no social security card, nothing. I truly had nothing except for my new husband who was obsessed with me. And still kind of low-key is, but we're not going to speak about that. So that's how I left home. And I not once asked her for anything. I never asked her for rent money. I never asked her to come get me. I never asked her to co-sign for anything. Like nothing. I never asked for anything. And so like then years later, because I was like I want to say 24 or so at that time, because I didn't start college when I was 18, even though I did have like a full ride. I just could not make it work at that time. So I had to like wait to go to college until I was like 20. So, and again, I was in school for 6-7 years, a very long time. But yeah, so I feel like I was like 23 3 or so. So like I had been out of her house for quite some time. And again, in all that time, I never asked her for anything. Nothing at all. I did everything on my own. So like, again, $200 for your own daughter that you brought into this world. Like, I cannot imagine that. Like, as I am today, I cannot imagine not giving my child $200. Like, first of all, I could never imagine like sending my child out into the world like that. Like, but whatever. I'm fine, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's also why I have such crippling anxiety and all kinds of medical disorders, because I was not living well for the longest time. I struggled. So very much in university, my mentality was like survival for years and years. It was survival because I was, again, living off of one sandwich a day for like months at a time until like, you know, I would get some kind of windfall, like either a tax refund or, you know, something like that. But honestly, my tax refunds mostly just went into keeping my car in good shape, because my first husband absolutely demolished my credit. The life I've lived. He absolutely demolished my credit. So it was impossible for me to get any type of new car. So I had to go to like one of those shady lots, you know, to get a car. And like, yeah, that car was always on the verge of breaking down. So I had to put so much money into just keeping it running, which is why I couldn't make the payment that one time. And like, yeah, but and now I'm here making $140,000, like life. Okay, the last binder we're gonna get into for today. There's still more. Oh, baby girl, there's still more. Is my Kim Hongjoong A4 pop binder. This is where I put all of my Kim Hongjoong pops. Do I have any more pink hair cards? We should sort these by hair color before we do this. Let me do that, and then we'll get into this. But no more Shylore. I feel like that's more than enough Shylore for today. Just come back to this video when you miss me in those 7 weeks and be like, wow, she's out there living a tumultuous life. This is what we got. We have one pink hair Hongjoong. We have one red hair Hongjoong. We've got some orange hair Hongjoong, but the majority are brown/black hair Hongjoong. I don't think his hair was actually black. It is now, but I think it was just like dark brown, but then like different lighting, you know? So I think that's what that is. Okay, so we only have one more pink hair Hongjoong, which is sad. We don't even have enough for like a full 9 pocket. In that case, I think, and I'm pretty sure I have all of them. I think he has other pink hair ones, but they're in OT8 sets. So, because I know there's another one in this hat. Oh, we will see. We will see if we can't try to make something happen. And then I can move this to the center, because I think there's another one of him in this hat as well. So we can do like the 4 corners in this hat, and then we can have these two, and then the other one that matches this, and then put this in the center. But we'll have to see. We'll look into it. Okay, so let's go put this finally where it belongs, which is back here somewhere. Somewhere. To fill out that spread, it is a dupe. It is a dupe of something that is in an OT8 set, but like the vibes are so perfect. Is there like a little, oh, that's just in the card. Okay, sure. Okay, so there we go, finally. So we have this side with him with glasses, and then this side with him without glasses, but all the same hair/outfit. Finally. Finally. Okay, so we do have some more orange hair Hongjoongs. I think I was like content with this spread. I think. Oh, do we have another? Oh, we do have another sweater one. Oh, we have 2 more sweater ones. Now it's less exciting. We have 2 more of him in this brown jacket. Oh, we have more sweater one. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay. So then, I think I'm gonna move this one just because the coloring on it is a bit weird. We'll put the cute apple one. No, we'll put this one down here because, like, how cute is he? How cute is he? Okay, and then we're gonna move this one where he's not in the same sweater. And I'm thinking either apple or balloon. I feel like apple. I feel like the balloon's a little too much. Okay. So there we go. All right. So him in this jacket. We have more of him in this jacket. He truly never wants to make my life easier. He doesn't. I'm convinced of that. Okay, so... And it's not an even number either. But this one is a concept card. So then should we switch this to be a 9 pocket of just him in this jacket and move the concept card somewhere else? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh God, the decisions. I have to make the decisions and I'm not. Oh, this is a whole, whoops. Okay, well then. The amount of dupes that I have. I kind of do want to switch out the concept card. This is the only one of him in these glasses. I think this was like the point, the like charming point of the photo. So maybe we'll put this one instead of the concept card. Oh, freaking. Why am I like this? Okay. I think so. I think so. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this. Get all the way in there. All right. And then I have this one. Are you a dupe? Are you a dupe? No? Thank God. Okay. I feel like maybe I want to move this one actually. Because you can't really see the outfit as well. You know? I think this is the final lineup. I think this is what we're going with. Okay. And then we just have the start of brown hair Hongjoong. So we have more orange hair Hongjoongs than anticipated. I feel like I'm gonna need to add a page here. Oh, it's the hard thing about collecting all pops is that it hardly ever ends on like an even, nice, beautiful number. So you're always gonna have like miscellaneous cards. Oh, he's in the jacket in this one. But he has brown hair for no reason. Okay, let's see. Well, what if we just kind of make it work? What if we just make it work? And then we put the 3 in the sweater. This one's gonna go in the middle because the coloring is odd. Like balance that out. Okay, and we'll put the basketball one on this side. That's one of his Work to Live album cards. There we go. Okay, okay. And then we can just put like, this is not in the pocket. We can just put like this one down here. And we'll put this one up here. And there we go. We have just like one random brown hair Hongjoong, but he's wearing the jacket, okay? We're gonna have to take what we can get on that. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, so he can go with the brown hair Hongjoongs. These should kind of stay here because he has like faded orange hair, like faded peachy orange hair. So we'll just put those over there for now. And then we'll put the purple cards back all alone. When are we ever going to get purple hair Hongjoong again? Like, do what we can. Okay. So now we can go back here with the brown hair Hongjoongs and add some pages. Whew. I know I have another one in this outfit for sure. Like I for sure do. So let's see where he is. Oh, trying to keep track of outfits and everything else. Okay. I definitely want him in the horns to be like a thing. Here it is. Okay. Him in the horns. Horns. Oh, this. A hollow Hongjoong. For the hollow Hongjoong page. Okay. Me just now realizing that. Okay, him in the horns. Horn Hongjoong is my favorite from this era, as you all know. How many is that? Do we have enough for a 9 pocket? I haven't collected everything yet, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure there's 3 more Horn Hongjoong somewhere. Because I only did pre-orders and lucky draws. I have not collected any of the fan signs yet. I have not even started purchasing them yet. So, okay. I feel like it is going to be near impossible to be matching outfits out here. Like, I mean, that one's kind of a button up. No, not you. This one's also a button up. Let's see, sweaters. I think that's that same sweater. This black outfit, I know he has a lot of. That one, that one, that one. Okay. Let's start with these and then we'll figure out where to go from there. All right, so we do have a third Hongjoong in this outfit. These are kind of like leftover pops from the previous era. Okay. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I know there's more in this outfit, but dang, that's so satisfying that there was exactly 9. Okay, so let's put Sad Potato Hongjoong over here, and then we will put Bunny Hongjoong in the middle because I love it. And then we will put, where is he? Flower Hongjoong over here. Okay, okay, okay. And then we'll put, I feel like Lipstick Hongjoong's gonna have to go in the middle. We'll put him down there. And then we need another middle. I think this cute tongue sticking out Hongjoong. Like, how cute is that? Okay, so now vibes. I think let's do Ice on My Teeth Hongjoong here. And then, do we want to put Pouty Hongjoong? So cute. I'm aware I think every card of this man is cute, okay? Let me have it. Let me have it. Okay, I think this is where we're going to go with for this page. I think I'm going to focus on just like getting some 9 pockets together. And then like once I get more of the fan signs and see what outfits we have an overwhelming majority of, I will like try to do 2-page spreads. But for now, 9 pocket spread is more than good enough. Oh my god, I kind of love this. I kind of love this. Oh! So cute. Okay, so then this one, I know we have more than 9. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But like, not all of them are this outfit, are they? Oh, we have, 10. Nope. We have 10 in this outfit. Okay, we have 3 blue ones. So let's put the cute rose one here. Then the cute sleepy one here. And then we'll put the, I don't know, mini harangue here. Cute, 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 cute. So this linty, is an up down linty? Oh, it is. Oh, Winky Hongjoong. So cute. Maybe we won't put this one on this page and we'll do the others. So we have Babushka Hongjoong, and then I want to put cute hair clip Hongjoong in the middle up here. And then we can put cute egg toast Hongjoong over here. Then we will put cute flower Hongjoong in the middle down here. And then we'll put water bottle or sparkling Hongjoong over here. And then we'll put cute racer flag Hongjoong on this side. And that will be this page. That's so, I love it. I love it. Honestly, I want a 9 pocket of this concept and the horns concept. Okay. For now, since he's wearing white, I'm just gonna stick these over here. So this linty will become the centerpiece over here. I feel like maybe it should be the center over here for balance. Yeah, let's do that. Even though I love cute sleepy Hongjoong. I just love all the Hongjoongs. I want them all to be in the middle, but that's not possible. Okay. Yeah, we'll make the 2 rose cards the center, and then we'll put cute sailor Hongjoong over here. Well, technically, is he always a sailor? Because, like, he's the captain of a ship, so, like, anyway. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay, so for my horn boy, we only have 6 for now, but I really do think that there is more. So, which one do I love the most? I feel like this one. Oh, is this his love shot? Oh, I think I need to put this in another binder. I'll collect to do. Deadass, deadass. I love this cute love shot Hongjoong the most, so we're gonna put him in the center. Okay. All right, and then on the sides, I think we should put like fan Hongjoong over here, and then this Hongjoong over here. I forgot what they called it. Something. And then we'll put this red string of fate Hongjoong in the middle over here with this handprint one, and we'll put this cutie pouty one in this corner over here. I just feel like he's gonna look great in this corner. I was right. Although I kind of hate that, like, he has the horns, but like the outfit is covered up by this little raincoat thing. Maybe we'll put him in the corner at some point. I don't know. Okay, now. Okay, these 3 are the same outfit. Now, wait a minute. These 4. That's cute. The one with the bow and the suspenders. Should these be on the white outfit Hongjoong page? I feel like they should. Let's put that there. Let's put these four there. So we've got this cute lipstick Hongjoong, and we'll put the one with the same background up here, the fair ear one, and then we'll put this straw one down here to match the lipstick, and then this cute nose boob Hongjoong. So cute. So cute. Love that man. Okay. So then let's just find some black outfit Hongjoongs. This is like navy blue. This one technically, but it doesn't fit the vibes. This definitely, we can make that work. Not this one. That one though. I mean, he is wearing black, but it's like, oh, my damn fashion boy. Okay. Maybe we'll just put that there for now. We're not going to match all this. We're not going to be able to match all this, and I know that, but like still I want to try. Okay. So, okay. All right. We've got these. No, not those two. These two, and then this odd one out. So what we're going to do is put this one in the, don't fall off. No. We're going to put this one in the middle. Okay. And we're going to put these two also in the middle at the top and the bottom. And then we are going to put this one up here, this one down here, and cute winky Hongjoong up here, and then this Hongjoong down here. And there we go. That's going to be the setup for now. So if we can find two more of him in this black jacket, that would be perfect. That would be great, Hongjoong, if you could do that for me. All right. Now, miscellaneous Hongjoong time. This is just miscellaneous Hongjoongs that we have. Sometimes that's life. You just have a miscellaneous Hongjoong. I feel like he was in this outfit in something else, though. Let me just look. Let me look. I swear I've seen this Hongjoong somewhere. No, this is Blonde June. I still forgot about this. I still forgot about that. Whoop. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm a crazy person who just looks. Oh, yeah. And the hollow one. Well, since we're over here, let's put the hollow one. We have a new hollow Hongjoong. He was so expensive. He was so expensive. Okay. I feel like he needs to go in the middle. Yes. We just need two more to finally fill up a 9 pocket of hollow cards. Like, what kind of life is this? Okay. I knew it! I knew it! I'm so crazy. Okay. We're going to rearrange this. Where's... I knew. I feel like he's in this sweater somewhere, too. We're going to figure that on out. I knew. Okay. I'm not a crazy person. I mean, I am, but like... Okay, here we go. So we'll put this Hongjoong there, and we'll put this Hongjoong here, and then we'll put this Hongjoong here. So now it's like bricks, not bricks. This outfit. Cohesive pages. Yay! Okay. Now back to where we were. This binder's getting so heavy. Okay. I knew. Oh, that's a whole ass dupe. Well. Dang. Thought I did something. I know technically this card was up there too, but like I don't want to, it was gonna throw off the flow if I did that. So all right, let's just put these Hongjoongs back here for now. Again, until we get more, and we just rearrange as we go in this binder. This is a very fluid binder. Nothing is forever in here. Let's put the bear one in the middle for no reason. Cute. Cute. I technically don't need to keep this because I put the bear one in the Mott's binder. It's an Pacific card. So like I literally have it in the Mott's binder already, but I was just like, I want to keep it because he's cute. That's why I have all these Hongjoong dupes that eventually I'll put up for trader sale someday. Okay. Yeah, it truly does not matter where they go at this point. This whole page is going to be random. But like, get in there. There we go. Okay, let's look. Let's look back. Let's see what we've done. So this page is coming along. This is so crooked. Like, I've been trying not to double sleeve him because that would be so many sleeves. But like the crookedness, I feel like the side loading pages, the cards get crooked so easily. But anyway, okay, so that page is coming along. We're coming along. I feel like I'm going to really love this spread. I feel like I'm going to really, really love this spread. I also really like this 9 pocket. This is miscellaneous still. I should honestly put the 2 miscellaneous pages together, but we'll do that later. We'll do that later. The 2 orange hair / red hair. Finally figuring out what to do with these cards. More orange hair Hongjoong. He's honestly orange pretty often, so I'm not really worried about the orange hair Hongjoong. Unlike purple hair Hongjoong, I am very, very worried about that. Blonde June, he's blonde all the time, so this is fine. I just need to get this one last paradigm card to put there. This is where I put all his Polaroids. Looking good, looking great, looking wonderful. Another one for the hollow Hongjoongs. Hat June. Did we have any hats? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're doing well on the Hat June page. Cute. Well, except for these hats, but they had to go here, so. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. These ones we didn't change, I don't think. Well, we did change this page. We changed a lot of things today. Okay, so like this outfit, we had a third one in that outfit. We might have to just like do a rearranging of this whole experience. We still just need one more blue hair Hongjoong. I still love this spread. This is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, we definitely didn't change anything up here. Okay. Oh, we put in some work. We put in some work. But okay, this is going to be it for today. So tomorrow we will just be finishing up. It's like the cards are never ending. It's like, how did we put all of that away and yet there's still this much? So yeah, tomorrow we will finish all this up. A lot of it's chaos binder. This is the merch binder. And then this is all of the Pacific sets. So we will finish that up tomorrow, and we will not talk about Shylor, and we will not talk about Love in Deep Space. So, and we will not talk about jobs. It's insane how many things that I have found to talk about, but anyway, we're done for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, are y'all ready for the home stretch? Finally, have you had enough of me yet? I've had enough of me. So we have the chaos binder to do. We have all of these chaos cards, and then we have one more archive binder to do, and then the merch binder, and we will be done. We will be done. So since I can't talk about Love in Deep Space, and I also cannot drop any more shy lore, we already did too much. We're not gonna talk about my jobs. So like, don't even think for a second that I'm out of things to talk about. I'm just choosing not to say something. So instead, I will tell you about an interesting manhwa that I've been reading. Okay. So let's put away these chaos cards. I think I have them in member order, starting with, you know, of course. We're gonna probably have to... Oh, I filled in the hole. Good job, Shy. Wow. Won't I do it? Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Nope. I congratulated myself too soon. Wow. Okay. And we need pages. But since I just split those binders, I reclaimed a ton of pages. So I have pages. All right, so let's fill in these holes first. And let me tell you about this manhwa that I've been reading. Because I'm just like, I'm having like a crisis of conscience about it, which is not something I like to do. Because, you know, when you read manhwa, you really just want to turn off your brain and read a good story. But I just can't. She's making me think too much. The author, she's making me think too much about it. I'm like, now, is this slavery? Like, and that's not a question you want to be asking, you know? Like, okay, let me explain the premise of this so you'll understand how I came to this conclusion. So this is a story probably set in the future, because I don't see how it could be set today, but maybe we'll put blue hair, you know. So this is a story set in the future where people can build like super advanced robots, to the point to where they have like AI brains. So think Vision, you know, because like Vision started out from like Tony Stark's system, and then he came out, and then there was a stone, and then he died, you know. Think Vision. Is Vision a person? Because like when he died, and then we had WandaVision, like they were like, no, he's like the property of this. And I was like, oh, you just called him property. Like, I don't know if I like that. Ooh, like if is he 3/5 of a person? Like, ooh, you know. So the world is set kind of like in that type of time where like people can build these super advanced robots, and like to the extent that they can build them bodies that are like basically human bodies, but like Wolverine, you know, like they have a metal skeleton, but like all the parts work. And I do mean all the parts work. If you don't know what I'm saying, don't think about it. It's the way I'm trying to skip things, but also leave enough in. So like that's the world setting. So in this world, there is a super genius girl robotanist who builds this robot, and she calls him B-Bot for like bro-bot, because he's supposed to like be your brother or bro or something. I don't know, like your friend. And so she needs somebody to test this robot and make sure that like all the functions work. Like she has a whole manual, everything he can do, everything he can't do, you know, kind of like the Gremlins, where they're like, don't feed him after midnight. And then, you know, they immediately fed him after midnight or whatever happened, you know, like a manual, everything. And she's like, can you please test my robot, because I want to enter him in the robot competition. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And so like her friend is like, yeah, I'll test your robot, girl. Sure. Well, first she says no, because she's like, I have a boyfriend, and your robot looks like a person, and I don't want my boyfriend to think that I'm walking around with a dude, and I'm not walking around with a dude because he's a robot. Like, she was like, no, but she was like, please help me. And then she was like, okay, fine, I'll help you, but only because we friends. We ride or die. So her boyfriend ends up cheating on her. So like, that didn't even matter. It's not funny, but like, you know, she was really trying, but no, her boyfriend was trash, and he was like cheating on her anyway. So she ends up breaking up with him, and she's like, I'll just hang out with B-Bot then. And so like she ends up hanging out with this robot, but like where I have the problems, where the issue starts to arise for me, she dead ass falls in love with this robot, but then finds out that her friend actually built him to be like a romance robot. Like he was a Rizbot. I'm sorry. Like he was built to be like, the B did not stand for bro. It turns out it stood for like boyfriend. Like boyfriend robot, brobot, like boybot or something. I don't know. But like, I was like, girl, what kind of friend is this? And she's like, I wanted to see if it would work without me telling you that like he's trying to romance you, or like I wanted to see if he could naturally romance you. And I was like, I mean, I get it, but like I would be a little mad. I would be a little mad personally. So she falls in love with this robot, and I'm like, first of all, girl, you can't fall in love with a robot. Well, okay, you can, because humans are weird. The robot can't fall in love with you. Like, the robot can't fall in love with her, right? Like, I'm not being crazy. Like, that's not a thing that can happen, because robots don't have emotions. How would he possibly? Why is this one green yo song on this page? I think I'm gonna move him. He's so cute though. I'm gonna move him. So like, she's like, I'm in love with this robot. And I'm like, okay, sure. And she's like, the robot loves me back. And I was like, see now, that's where we differ. So like, the robot can't love her, right? I'm just still stuck on that whole premise, because the robot says he loves her, but he's a robot. He's programmed to say these things to an extent, because what's also like a crisis of conscience is that he has a free will switch, which I feel like you should never fucking put on a robot. Like, that's a terrible idea. But he has a free will switch. And so like, you can give him free will. And I'm like, if you can give him free will and you're actively choosing not to, isn't that slavery? Like, it's looking a little slavery to me. Like, oh, don't love that. I don't love that. And so like, she does end up turning the free will switch on, because she's like, oh, I don't like restricting you. But then he falls in love with somebody else, because if you have the free will switch off, they can only love you. Like, they won't have eyes for anybody else. They can't, like, you know, whatever. They will just be devoted to you, which seems like slavery. But if you turn the free will switch on, then they can fall in love with you, or they could like fall in love with somebody else. And it's like, why though? Cause why though? And like, they have this like system criterion thing of like what they find attractive. And I was like, they can't find anything attractive. They can only find attractive what somebody has programmed into them to find attractive. So like, what do you even need? So how are they going out into the world and being like, oh, I find this person attractive? But why though? Like, but then I started to think like, why does anybody find anybody attractive? You know, like, why do I find my husband attractive? Was I programmed that way? Like, do y'all understand why I'm having this like whole crisis of conscience? Because I feel like y'all need to get me before we continue on. There is more. So then, like I said, she turns on the free will switch. He falls in love with somebody else. And then she had the audacity to be mad about it. And I was like, girl, now you knew damn well. And he like falls in love with her cousin, which I feel like is just so messy. Like, come on now. Her cousin. I think I'm gonna put this on here. He doesn't really go here, but he doesn't not go here. You know, this whole thing is chaos and vibes. Y'all know. So the robot falls in love with her cousin, and she is mad about that. But she doesn't stop him. She's like, well, you know, I did turn on the switch, which I admire her for. For a crazy person, she's actually pretty level-headed. So, you know, she just kind of watches him like date her cousin, and like, he doesn't like show any romantic feelings towards her or anything, because he's not supposed to, because he's a robot. Even though she flipped the free will switch, he like whatever. So it turns out that like her cousin absolutely despises robots, like just vehemently, like almost irrationally so. So like this breaks his heart. This breaks Bebot's heart. I forgot what his I was gonna say slave name, but let me not. Let me not. I forgot what they had named him. I don't recall. It's not really important. We're just gonna continue to call him Bebot. So this breaks Bebot's heart, and in his programming from, you know, the genius scientist's best friend, robotic person, girl, in his code, if you break his heart, like if you abuse him, like physically, emotionally, mentally, or you break his heart, then like he can never love you again. Like never. Like his programming will not allow you to ever like play with that robot again. I don't know how to phrase that. Like you cannot, I don't want to say own. Like I just don't want to say own him. But like that's kind of it. Like you'll never be able to own him again. Like you cannot, like he won't respond to you, like nothing at all, because you broke his heart. So, and like once you're in there, like you're blacklisted for life. You can't come back after like a reset period and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, no, if you like get on the blacklist by doing any of those things, you are blacklisted for life. So her cousin got blacklisted for life. Over saying that she don't like robots. And I was like, dang. And so Bebot, of course, goes back with the main character, and he's like, dang, my first heartbreak. And I was like, it only lasted like 2 weeks. I think you'll be fine. Like, I think you'll be fine. So like they're trying to make sure that like the blacklist went as planned and whatever, and that he's okay. But like then he starts leaking oil from his eyes, but like he doesn't have a feature to cry because he's a robot. Cannot express that enough. He's a robot. Like, but he's somehow crying because he feels sad. And I'm like, so then he has feelings? Like, and he's like, no, I don't feel sad, as he's sitting there crying. And I'm like, no, you do though. But you do though. Like something in your AI, like you've advanced far beyond what you were supposed to. And like you have feelings, which means you're probably a person, which makes this slavery. Because it's like, okay, honestly, at what point do you consider that like something has a soul? Like, is it when they can think for themselves? Because like, that's just AI. I've just been thinking about this for days, y'all, days. So they're like, oh, Bebot's broken, and like he gets sent back to the lab, and they like try to figure out like what's wrong with him. And I'm like, this is is this the turn that y'all wanted this to take, author? Like, because now I'm having a crisis of conscience for realsies, like for realsies. So he gets sent back to the lab, and they're trying to figure out like what's wrong with him, why he's leaking oil. And I'm like, he's crying because he's sad. You know, I'm already team he's a person at this point. I'm like, well, that's a whole person. Okay, like one out of one. So when they're trying to do that, they're like running diagnostics on him and things. And then because there wasn't enough to think about in this manhwa. So then while he's like on the diagnostic table, unconscious, being worked on or whatever, you know who wakes up? You want to know who wakes up? The 1.0 version of him. Turns out this is Bebot 2.0. There was a 1.0. There was a 1.0. So 1.0, seeing that 2.0 like is getting all of this freedom and is getting all this attention, feels jealous. Okay? Feels jealous. Can't emphasize this enough. Really can't. and decides to override his own programming, which is why I said y'all shouldn't have freaking did it. Like, I knew. I was like, nope, this is how you do it. So he overrides his own programming so that he can wake up and he can go experience what Bebot 2.0 has been out in the world experiencing. And I was like, so we all about to die. We all about to die. Robots are waking themselves up and deleting safety protocol out, because like they have like this thing where like you can always find them, like location monitoring, where you can like log into their eyesight so that you can see what they're seeing, and like all these different safety features. He just turned them off. He just turned them off. I was like, that shouldn't even be possible. Like, nope. No ma'am, no ma'am. So we get to follow Bebot 1.0 around for a little bit as he like walks around the city before, you know, they're like, wait a minute now. It says B-Boy 1.0 is up. Like, did you wake him up? And he was like, I didn't wake him up. Oh, and then they like panic. So while they're like panicking and be like, oh my God, robot on the loose. He has so many weapons built into him. And I'm like, why? Why? She's like, well, you want your boyfriend to protect you, right? So I had to build in these weapons so he could always. And I'm like, girl, call the police. You could have just put a phone in that man. Call the police. Why are you like this? Swear to God. So he's walking around the town and he's just like angry. He's just like, he got to walk around. He gets all of our mother's love because like I don't want to say she makes them call her mom, but like they do call her mom, like, because she did technically like create them. So I guess, but like it's also weird because she's like 19, 20, things we ignore. So he's like, Mom let 2.0 do everything, and I got shoved in the closet and deactivated. Like, he has feelings. At what point are these just people? So he's like walking around town mad, and like he's about to like commit crimes. Like, he's about to do crime, quite honestly. Oh, I have another Polaroid. And he like sees this girl being harassed and like follows her into this painting shop, pottery shop, some kind of like art shop thing where you can do art. Okay, that's all you really need to know. It's some kind of art shop where you can do art, and it turns out she works there. She was on her way to work, but this like man was just harassing her in the street, and I'm like, ew, gross, man, ew. And so like something in his programming is like, I must protect this woman from this creepy man. And that was the only time that I was like, yeah, go robots. Yeah. So he goes in there and he pretends to be her boyfriend so that the man would leave her alone, which I'm mad that always works, but we all know what it is. So she follows him. He follows her in the shop, and she's like, oh, I work here. And she's like painting, and they're talking. And then like you see his like little system thingy come up, and he's like, she has freckles, check. She has round cheek, check. She like is a talented artist, check. Okay, you're attracted to her. And I'm like, okay, sure. Mr. Robot Man, sure. So yeah, it's like, oh, you're attracted to her. So then like he goes into rhythm up mode. That's all I can call that. There's like an actual name for it, but it's basically rhythm up mode, where they just like start saying all kinds of out of pocket romantic stuff to like try to get you to date them, the robot man. They want you to date the robot man. And so, oh, maybe this one actually, because of the background. So he goes into that mode, and of course she's like flustered. She's like, oh my gosh, this handsome, kind man is flirting with me. Oh my gosh. I'm paraphrasing if that's not obvious. And like, the only reason he doesn't go on a murderous rampage basically is that he now loves this girl. And he's like, okay, well, I can't go on a murderous rampage because that wouldn't be protecting her. And I'm like, I don't, I need better safety precautions than that. Like, there's not enough cute freckle girls in the world for me to feel safe that robots aren't gonna, like, come at us. Cause, like, I look regular degular, so, like, I don't have cute freckles. He's not gonna save me. Like, I'm not gonna be spared. I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. So he, like, is like, oh my God, I love her. And so they end up finding him because he's in his, like, chill boyfriend protocol mode, the Riz mode. So they end up finding him and, like, deactivating him again. And, like, that's kind of that. But I'm just like, he clearly had feelings. Like, are we just going to ignore that? The answer is yes, apparently. The answer is yes. Except when it comes to freaking B-Boy 2.0. They're still trying to figure out, like, what's wrong with him, whatever. And this girl is just dead ass like, well, I'm in love with this robot. And the robot's like, I love you too. And I was like, you can't. You can't. Or you can and you're a person and this is still slavery. Like, it's either you can't because you're a robot, or you can and you're a person and you're enslaved. And, like, I don't feel like you should be that. You know, I don't feel like slavery is the way, personally. I know that tends to be, like, a point of contention in this country. Slavery. It should not be this funny to me. It shouldn't. Trying to put all these curtain ones together. But yeah, so, like, trying to figure out. We don't have another curtain one. So it's, what do we do? Is that a whole dupe? No. Is it? Wait a minute. Jong-O, is that a dupe? It is, right? I'm not being crazy? No, that's a dupe for real. Okay. I swear, sometimes. Okay, so, yeah. He's just like, no, what I feel for you is real. Like, even though I have free will, I choose you. And I'm like, do you though? If they could deactivate you at any time. But also, technically, you know, if you think about it, our government could deactivate any of us at any time with a gun. So, like, how much free will do we have? I can't go on a murderous rampage, or I would also be deactivated. You know, this is why I just can't. I'm not saying I can't get aboard the ship, but I'm gonna need more answers, basically. Like, please tell me your thoughts on this. Because it honestly just seems like slavery with extra steps at this point, because they clearly have feelings, because one was, like, jealous and, like, wanting to go on a murderous rampage before he fell in love with the girl, and, like, of his own free will, because, like, he deleted the, like, programming out. So, like, he didn't even have a free will switch. He just was himself. And I'm like, okay, so then at what point is that just a person? At what point is it just a person? Also, there was, like, another robot who, like, the guy was trying to build her, but, like, he couldn't figure out how to, like, make the brain work correctly. So she really did go on a murderous rampage, and, like, nobody seemed to care about that. And I was like, she literally bust through the coffee shop roof and, like, shot at people. Like, how are we not concerned? I don't know what's going on in this universe, but I need a lot of answers, and I feel like slavery's involved, and I don't like that. I can read about a lot of things, but not enslaved people doing things, and they're robots, and I don't feel like the robot can love you. This has been the Chaos Binder. Chaos story for the Chaos Binder. Next. Okay, we're back in my archive binder. I totally forgot when we put this group card that there was a set that actually needed to go in here. Let's see. There, here. Okay. Can you see? I'm sorry if you can't see. Can you see? Mostly, but this light doing a lot. Okay, you can mostly see. Sorry. Okay, sorry if you can't see well. This binder is enormous. But yeah, I wanted to put this specific set in here because Yes. Because yes, like how cute is it that they're going to be doing the same thing? So I'm honestly just going to put the members in the same order. These Pacific cards are double-sided, so you can put them either way and make a heart. So I'm literally just going to put them in the same order because how cute is that? I think this is the only set where someone was stored first. And only because I wanted Mott's to be together. Oh, okay. But yeah. So I've been reading interesting manhwa. I think that's the only appropriate one that I could tell you about, though. I'm gonna be honest. I've been reading some things, but I wouldn't be able to censor enough to make it okay. Just gonna put that out there. Like it's not, no matter how much I take out, it would just be like a story of bleeps. Like there was a dude and he bleep and then he bleep with his bleep on the bleep. So I won't tell you that one. Oh, how freaking cute is this set? Oh, I'm actually gagged. This is so adorable. This is finally complete. I'm so sorry you can't see it super well, but this is, look at the T's and teeny, and they're all making, look at them. Oh, I love this binder so much. I love my archive binder. Okay, so we just have one more binder. We just have the merch binder, and we have 2 sets in there. All the other Pacific cards are going to be stored in my Prism Platinum for brevity. Like, we've been here for years. I feel we have been here for years. We can't do no more. Okay, and this is our last binder. That is all of the cards. Finally, all the cards. So we just have these 2 merch sets. These are the sets from the season's greetings. I bought 5, 6, no, definitely 7 season's greetings all from the various stores for the pod. So yeah, but so I just took one of each set because like between 7 season's greetings I was gonna get at least both sets once. So yeah, which one do we want first? I like this set more, so let's put this one first. I feel like I'm at the point where I want to organize the merch by the type of merch and not necessarily chronological, how I have it now. I mean, I do mostly chronological, but I also tend to like keep things together. Like I kept all of the Ateez kit stuff together from first year all the way up until now. But other stuff I put in chronological order. But I think I want to change that around. And I want to do everything by merch type. So that way all the season's greeting sets are in one section. All of the DVDs are in one section. All of the photo books are in one section. You know? And then put them chronological within those sections. I feel like I just want to be more specific with my organization. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that too. Let me know your thoughts on literally everything. I feel like I said a lot. I feel like I said a lot today. Well, over the past week that I've been storing photo cards. But I do want to say I am so grateful for how far I've come. I'm still in like my nostalgic era. I won't drop any more Shiloh. I promise. I just am feeling very grateful for how far I've come. All of the friends I've made, all of you who watch me and interact with me. Like, I truly adore you all so much. Like, you mean the world to me. I am always praying for your happiness, your success, your hydration, like your collection, everything. I'm always sending all of you such good vibes, just like you send me. But okay, enough sap. So with that, We have stored over 600 photo cards over the course of 3 videos. But I am dropping them all on the same day, so I hope you guys enjoy. Watch them at your own pace. Watch them when you miss me. I'll try to get some videos in between there, but I am seriously going to be working 14-hour days every day for the next 7 weeks. So please wish me well. Wish my immune system holds out. And until the very next time I see you guys,